Hi everyone, it's Walker. Welcome back to Olive Ave Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I'm going to be swatching the second half of my Zoya Black Friday order. So I already did my first one and my haul video, and so I'll link those up above in the cards if you want to see them. But yeah, I'm just going to dive into swatching these polishes on sticks so you can kind of see a little bit more about them. My husband just walked in and said, "Oh, they look too similar." And I said, "What looks too similar?" He said, "All the ones on the sticks. Because they're all clear." Get it? Haha, funny. I think I was a little sensitive because I did order a lot of pink and red and purple polishes, and so they do actually look pretty similar, but he was making a joke. Anyways, so I'm gonna go through and swatch these. As I mentioned in my video where I swatched the first half of this haul, I already have a video up on my channel for how I make my swatch sticks, and so if you're interested, you know, I think there's lots of methods out there, but mine is in a video that I will link up in the cards. Oh, this is not Elaine. Whoops. Oh, a bunch of these are backwards. There we go. Elaine is brown. Elaine is not purple. Elaine is one that I have been really excited to try because I think it's described on Zoya's website as like a plummy brown, but it definitely looks really brown in all the swatches that I've seen. And so I was just really intrigued by what this looks like, and it definitely is brown, but I can see that kind of purple undertone. I really can. And I wonder if it'll come through more or less when it's fully opaque. So I'm not sure if I still sound it. I have been sick for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and so I apologize that you're gonna get several videos in a row where I just sound like I'm losing, I don't know, consciousness or something. But I'm feeling much better. I just have a little bit of a cough left. Okay, this is Trudith. This is probably the purple that I was most excited for. This is from their spring collection in 2018, the Thrive collection. And I don't own all the polishes from that collection because I wasn't making videos at that point in time, and so I, had no reason to kind of swatch the whole thing. I have just kind of picked up the ones that I'm most excited about, and Trudith was kind of the last one that I was excited to add to my collection. So there's still a couple that I'm missing, but I like Trudith. I'm excited to have it. I like these kind of grayed out colors. Pinta is just like the perfect deep toned purple. It's so pretty. In my last video where I swatched the first half of this collection, I did talk about kind of what I had planned for 2019, where I'm planning on doing a color comparison series for all of the color groups. And I talked about I'm planning on starting with blue and then working my way through the colors, and the kind of ones that are in line after blue are probably red or purple. And so if you have a preference in those two, I would love to hear about it. I'm planning on just doing creams at first, and then maybe at some point I'll go back and do metallics and shimmers and pixie dusts and other finishes, or I'll kind of spatter those in as I go if I get tired of creams, which I don't know if I ever will get tired of creams. This one is really pretty. This is Lois. Okay, Cassedy is one that I was really interested in because it's got so much green in it. I hope that green comes up on screen because it is such an interesting silver gray. The green base in here is just outstanding. It's almost like a forest green, but then the silver shimmer is so strong that I think it really does look super silver when it hits the light. So it's like green in the shade and silver in the light. This is so pretty. Okay, next up is Malia, which is kind of a similar intensity as Lois, but it's a cooler toned polish. It's more of like a blue toned purple than a pink toned purple, which Lois is. I don't know if that was just application, but that one was a little bit streakier. All right, and this one is Hannah. All right, it is time for the second coat. Something that I've been wondering is whether or not when I do my kind of monthly haul videos, I should do them like this, or I should do them in the style of the kind of unboxing that I've been doing, where I just kind of show each polish and don't really show a picture of it because they're all brand new. I don't really have pictures of them yet. Or whether I should do something like this, or like swatch them on a swatch stick and then kind of cut that footage into me talking about them. Haven't really decided yet. I don't know if it's boring to just have me kind of show the polishes without a picture of them or a swatch of them, or if it's fine and you'd rather just hear me talk about them and describe them. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out kind of what the best format is for that. I think it's unrealistic for me to try and swatch all those polishes at this point in time before I put those videos up, but maybe I could just be a little bit delayed in my posting and I actually could swatch them. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide what's interesting for you and also realistic for me. So if you have any input, I would love to hear that. Oh wow, Pinta is so opaque and it's so pretty. It's so deep. It's like a really, really dark purple. I really like that one. That's surprising. I didn't think I was gonna like that as much as I do. It's always nice when there's a surprise in the batch. Livingston is a really pretty, almost like 4th of July red. It's like super bright. It's very, very pretty. I think I need to do some research on how to describe reds before I can do my comparison of red polishes, because I don't know that I have the greatest vocabulary for describing reds. Okay, Freja is really pretty. It is pretty brush strokey. Maybe I'm just being super manipulative right now with this polish, but it is coming out pretty brush strokey for me. And of course I'm like trying to fix the brush strokes and then I'm making more brush strokes. Oy. Okay, I'll have to see if when I swatch this on my nails I can get it to be a little less brush strokey. I am not someone who's gonna go in and sponge on that polish to make it less brush strokey. I'm just gonna live with it the way it is, to be honest. I know a lot of people will do the sponging because they're more patient than I am, but I'm not gonna do that. Lois is so pretty. Lois is also surprising me. It's like just deep enough that I like it while still being bright and warm. Cassedy I think is the most surprising polish from this batch, but I don't know that I'm gonna love it on my skin tone. I don't know that that green and silver is really gonna be flattering on me. I think it's really fascinating, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna be flattering on me. I've been slowly watching other people's hauls as they come out, and so if you haven't posted your haul and you wanna share with me below what you got, I would love to hear it. Okay, my last one is Hannah. Hannah is very similar to Livingston. I'm gonna pick it up and compare them. In the bottle, Livingston is a little bit of a more deeper red and Hannah's a little bit brighter. Livingston's almost got like orange undertones and Hannah's got almost like pink undertones. But on the nail, maybe it's just my lights. They're looking pretty similar. No, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Livingston's definitely a little bit deeper and Hannah's a little bit lighter and pinker, but they're both very pretty. All right, and now it's time for top coat. I'm using the same top coat that I used in my last video. This is just the Wet n Wild Wild Shine. I bought it for about $1.99 at CVS, and it's fine. I don't really use it on my nails because I don't really find, I mean, I guess it adds a little bit of shine, but I haven't really found it to add very much protection, so I don't know that it's worth it, and it also takes quite a bit longer to dry than the other ones that I use, even than the other Wet n Wild one that I've used in the past, the kind of hard as ice top coat. This one takes significantly longer to dry than that one does, and significantly longer than the Glossy Seal, and definitely longer than the Pacifica one. So I don't really use this on my nails because the couple times that I have, they've just gotten super smudged because they don't dry as fast as I think they're going to. But it works really great for swatch sticks because usually I'll swatch polishes and then kind of leave the sticks out to dry like overnight before I sort them, and so it's fine for them to take a little while to dry. Let's see, I think from this haul my favorites are probably Trudith, Elaine, and Pinta, and I would say Pinta is the kind of surprising one. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but I really think it's super beautiful. The warm tone pinks like Lois, the one that I'm holding right now, I think are really pretty. I can admire them. But on my skin, they just don't look that beautiful. I don't love them as much. I really like the cooler toned purples. And so Pinta looks like I'm really gonna love it. Cassedy is also pretty surprising, but again, I'm not sure that that one's gonna look anything remotely flattering on my skin tone. But it is surprising. I kind of expected that green base to come out less than it does in the bottle because of the descriptions that I've read of it. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I really appreciate your time as always. And we are in the second week of Vlogmas right now and Nailmas right now. And so I am posting a video every day between now and the 31st of December. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to see more videos like this one talking about nail polish. All right, thank you.